Jolly Green 1990 here to discuss my review for One Piece 1064. Wow, it's been a long 2 weeks. Wow, for the story as well. Cover story matters. So I'm going to jump in kind of right off the bat on a review. I loved the fact that the cover story mattered. We have Von Augur and Kuzan capturing Charlotte Pudding, who we later see in the actual story. I like that we continued the Blackbeard Law fight. Law is a fan favorite. I like Law. I'm a little disappointed that Kid is not on the same level. To me, it's always seemed like it was Luffy and his crew, Law, Kid and his crew. I was extremely happy with Law's crew this chapter. They showed they're not just fodder or they're not just an anchor. They actually have purpose. Sachi, Penguin. I was impressed with them. Hakugan, who we didn't know his name. He was a character, we didn't know his name. I like that he had a purpose. Jean Bart, biggest thing to me, I like that Beppo was stepping up as the second commander, the second commander, the first division commander, if you will, to help the captain. He's the vice captain, and then Jean Bart jumps in, saves him, and even Von Augur or blocks the shots from Von Augur. Even Von Augur is like, that's some bodyguard. So I like that we saw that they were doing something and it had purpose. I loved the Blackbeard got hits taken by from Law, and then I love that Law was essentially holding his own. I thought it was ironic. Kind of the shift that I kind of just talked about how once again he can't do anything, which he was ironic because everyone's like, oh, he's going to be the most powerful, strong admiral ever. We've seen some, but not everything that's shown his strength or his new Navy strength. So I'm excited to see what O's going to use to show that. Transition to see Bonnie has turned Luffy, Chopper, and Jinbei young and old. I like that Chopper and Luffy were old and Jinbei was the only young one. Especially Jinbei, now knowing about the upcoming chapter, there's hints of Seraphim Jinbei. So that makes me happy seeing a young version of Jinbei. We got to hear Jinbei discussing the two point of views, kind of Kuma as a timer, where Bonnie's like, no, my dad. So I like that they kind of discussed that. Lightsabers introduced. A lot of YouTubers want to see Zoro 3-sword style lightsaber, even if it's just for a moment. I think that's coming. I loved that you have the giant robots can pick up the sunny just like it's nothing. And then the major reveal at the end, or then we have the suit, we have the costumes, close in the crew. Robert is always stunning as ever. I like Usopp. Didn't particularly care for the rest. They were okay. Nami's was cute, but not like eyedropper. Frankie's weird. Sanji Hawaiian, okay. I do like the fact that we have Vegapunk, the brain, talking to Dragon. These were my quick little thoughts before I review and read the new chapter. If you liked the video, like it. If you didn't, dislike it. Leave a comment telling me why. Feel free to subscribe. Bye, YouTube. Jolly Green 1990.